Okay, there we are. It's better. All right. So that's life. We're not quite in our full divine presence yet, so we're going to have what I call necessary distractions during the interim period until things eventually fall into the coming divine order. And boy, have we been patient, and my goodness, have we been planning and holding this field and planting the seeds, and sometimes wondering, when will the atonement, the relief, come to us? Contemplating on the word atonement without actually looking it up. I think to come into tone with all that is right and good and justified, like a tribunal, that everyone's tone, their frequency is truthfully honored and seen and rewarded. The meek shall inherit the earth. And how will we know? People's behavior sometimes, their thoughts are somewhat inward. It will be the tone that we emit on a consistent basis that'll form the final, I don't like the word judgment, but the final tribunal. It has been said that the Egyptian princess, queen, princess, divine goddess Maat, M-A-A-T, said that to enter heaven, one's heart must be light as a feather. And what that means is all the work that we've been doing to release the grief, the heaviness, the projections, the anger, the betrayals out of our heart, so that we could be free, so that we can be light as a feather and joyful. So when things begin to shift, just like in the Wizard of Oz, and the winds come of change, and we are up in that confusing state and settle down, we are holding a lightness. That's why we're doing these meditations. Be the light. Be light. Be present. Is it easy? No, everyone would do it if it was easy. It's easy to give lip service. It's easy to use words or to pretend that we're present in our own light. And this morning when I was contemplating on what to bring today, I realized there is such a deep fear of letting go. There's such a deep fear of being free because we have no anchors, no tethers, and we don't know what to hold on to. And in fact, this is death. It is death of our old self, death of what is relevant, of how to move, decide, and have actions. And your inner self, your ego, will protect you at all costs from death. Keep the organism alive, keep the organism functioning. And that's why with so many interruptions and distractions and ways to trigger our memories of our defense mechanisms, that it is difficult to stay light, for our heart to stay light. And of course, just as there are lots of good beings in the world, there are a whole set of other beings who are happy to keep you weighted down. Why? Because you can control a person who's in fear. You can weigh them down and attach to them and manipulate them. So it's more important in this space and time of reality for humanity and civilization and our consciousness to focus on freedom. And this elusive freedom doesn't happen when you prepare for it and you're going to do it in 10 minutes. It only happens now. And that's what's scary, to fully let go. So we practice in these meditations of what do? We still our mind. No thoughts. In fact, there is an exercise that I've introduced before, which is very valid and amazing. Try to go an entire day without having any thoughts or words or actions that are based on the past. Think about that. We compare everything. Oh, this toast is more toastier than yesterday. Oh, this butter isn't the Irish butter. Oh, this, and this. We are so balled up in our programming. We don't know how to be free. And when we're free, we feel like we're floating, and it's a frightening feeling. So try that. Try to have no thoughts or no conversation, and it pretty much comes down to this. Ah, oh, a shape, a sensory experience, light, expansion, noise, laughter. You become childlike, inquisitive, become curious, you become open and willing to be present with the experience because you haven't been trained to be fearful, to push the precious parts of life away because you can get hurt. You've developed so many defense mechanisms. So I'm going to invite you, we're going to drop in to this state where fear can't exist, but you still exist. When we drop into that light, the space of being light, we're still present. We may think we're still thinking, but our consciousness is just operating in experiential truth without the control mechanisms. I'm going to go shut a door. Metaphorically, I was shutting the door on the outside world. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and feel, is it going to be safe to let go? Feel any place in your body. And as you're feeling that, let's make an intention. We ask and intend to stay perfectly grounded and safe in our physical body while we are becoming free. Contemplate that as you take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We put this beautiful whole line of balance over each of our bodies. We remove everyone else's energy and thoughts about us, all cords and attachments and agendas. In this moment, we are seeking to be free. Not just feel free, but be free of the all that is. Or more accurately, to allow yourself to reside in the consciousness that let yourself access that place of true home. And where is it? It is in your heart. Allow yourself to gently move into your heart space as if it's your perfect home, your perfect place. And now stretch out Imagine you are stretching out this body. This is your soul space where your soul feels quite resonant in this nowness, in this physical body. No matter where you are at, you are holding a 0 point of absolute perfection for your earth journey. Your divine self is smiling and present, and you are here together, enrobed, embodied. You are one of the same fabric. Feel this safety as we are weaving in the fibers of your divine knowing that it is safe to be present and to feel present and to be this presence of authenticity that is so invigorating, so enthusiastic and curious, full of life. Feel how this is going out into your cellular structures, and it's reorganizing your neurochemistry into joyful anticipation. Everything will be new. Nothing is bogged down with the old patterns and expectations and assumptions of the past. Take a deep breath and feel how light you feel, weightless. We ask and intend to call in our spirit guides and family, and they are here with us now. And we are in the same substance form they are in. We just have a physical body hanging off of this beautiful, divine, etheric conscious being. We're all here together doing the work to reorganize Earth into more benevolent patterns that will sustain man for eons to come. And you are the physical expression of this divine proclamation for this to occur. You get to be the spice that changes the whole mix. So take a deep breath and just know that all of the work that you've done is so honored and has been so profound. This is not the time to lose heart or to lose faith. It is the time to rejoice and expand into this light for two reasons. One, so you actually get that you've been playing a human role, but your absolute presence in who you really are is so much more. But other people need to see it too, to be inspired to know that they too can connect with Source and their higher divine streams. So you're doing it for yourself, because we haven't had a lot of confirmation, the ground crew, of where we're going. What's it going to look like? Is it really true? We've been bouncing off all that this external world brings us. So take a deep breath and feel into your heart and also your gut. Is this the truth? Is this possible? Does this feel like my true mission and assignment? And trust that. Trust the answer. So now breathe into your tummy, your abdomen, your lower chakras, this determination to finish this it is somewhat of a race. It is a stair-stepped race. You've trained for it, and we are tired, but we're seeing the finish line. Within a decade, perhaps half a decade, we will have shifted enough of the vibrational milieu on Earth to attain and experience a new realm of peace, probability, and potential, because you showed up and showed it could be done. I'm seeing all sorts of new colors come into the heart. Just like we're all children, like thinking, oh my goodness, I have more to do. There's more parts of this. But now you've graduated to the master's, even into the doctorate part, where you are really re-articulating your life in a very masterful, prophetic, energetic way that is expressing something so exquisite beyond what you imagined you could do and be. And this is pushing the envelope for mankind to move beyond fear into the divine plan. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Such blessings. I'm seeing pink rose petals are bathing our bodies. The essence of frankincense, of purification, the highest vibration. I'm seeing our physical bodies are streaming light. And as they're streaming light, they're pulling out old toxins and energies out of our tissues, our nervous systems, and our bodies, so that we ourselves are seamlessly singing pure health. Pure, vibrant health. What better way to be a mentor and an example for others to move into their role in the divine plan than to see you glowing, happily, abundant, all of the things, because you are allowing this to all flow through you by daring to be present with your divinity and allowing for the co-creation and magical movement of Source's wishes for Earth through you. And you get to be first to experience the joy, the receivership of health. You're pretty much going to end up glowing. You're going to glow. Your spine, you're going to be standing up tall. And when you speak, for those that could actually see this, synesthesia, music pours out and bathes people's bodies and heals them. This is the role you signed up for. You are a maestro orchestrator. And everyone else, the tone that they carry will fall into your positively dominating, aligned with the divine plan, frequency and voice, and the orchestra and people will gently calm down and say, finally, we are playing the pristine music together in community, joyfully connected, respecting each other's instrument, all needed, the violin, the oboe, and you as a leader are the maestro. And you bring out the mastery in the highest sublime music. Feel that in your heart, that as the messages and words and ideas come through your heart and you speak and sing them and you flow over people, and this is a metaphor, it doesn't mean you're to be a conductor. It means perhaps you will dance and you will reorchestrate people's joy and passion and bring them back to the fearless state, the zone of expanded, pure, joyful presence. So in this moment, I've talked enough that hopefully you are feeling safe in this joyful presence of just omnipresence. Take a deep breath. There's no need to have any thoughts. And now we will open our crown chakra and imagine that the Creator has a message for you. This message can come in the form of words, a picture, a color, a commendation, a scroll. It's going to be different for each of us. But in this open present state, we ask and intend to receive this information or blessing or tone from the Creator now through our crown chakra, and allow it to come down and drench your tissues, your body, blending into your heart and forming a beautiful alchemical solidification of your divine presence within your heart. Let's take a moment and listen to our own unique personal message from the Creator now. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. As we bring this meditation and talk to a close, we imagine that we have a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire energy field. This is like a force field protection for everything generated from the external. We ask that this new, strong, tonal pattern in your heart of your divinity and safety and presence, feeling safe to be empty, radiates out beyond the golden resilient egg that protects you from other things coming in, lower vibrational thoughts, fields, information, energies in all forms. Take a nice deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. That's it. Spend just a moment more in this nothingness so that your body is feeling so light, empty in fact, but your heart is pulsing pure streams of color and light out beyond your own skin and out into the world. So we have essentially just changed your conducting baton into a stronger, bigger, magical, divine baton. Excellent. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. And let's just pause here. Your eyes are open. I see that I'm still talking. I'm still sitting here. Still nice and safe. How long can we hold this state? Beyond the end of the Zoom? Till the end of the day? It's been said to me, and I found from my clients, that this energy lasts for 3 days physiologically. Because after that, what happens? Our regular thoughts and triggers kind of set the whole thing in it. So watch yourself for 3 days. Baby yourself, and remember, protected. But the more you give out, guess what? The more comes in. You'll never be empty. You just keep letting it go out. I think a lot of the jam up and illness has been, we've been taking in this light and it's just jamming up. So let it flow out. Let it flow out. Imagine yourself just a streaming conductor of musical virtuosity through you, through your pursuits, through your conversations. It doesn't even have to be standard art. You don't have to be a traditional person because you are an evolutionary being bringing a revolution of a vibrational sort that's much needed on this planet. Good. Okay, so we're going to end this meditation in the new office with lots of different sounds and intriguing things happening. I'm Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com. We do this every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m.